Now the grade 9 English Declamation, Salma Alnimat.
Good morning, I'm Salma Alnimat and I'll be representing the ninth grade English Declamation. Have you ever felt pain? A pain so strong that it strikes your bones and burns you from the inside? Most of us complain over the smallest things. A paper cut? Stubbing your toe? A headache? They all hurt. But you cannot imagine the pain, the cries, and the heartbreak of those with this illness endure. In this story, the illness does not matter to me as much as strength and resilience do. I believe in resilience. I believe in strength. It began on a day like any other. I had just come home from work and started preparing lunch for my daughters. Then, at exactly 3:16 p.m. on May 4th, a message appeared on my phone. My heart started pounding. I didn't know what to do, but I opened it. It was from the lab saying that I have cancer. I cannot describe those minutes. My whole life flashed before my eyes. All the moments of joy, sorrow, and loss. But alhamdulillah, I pulled myself together quickly. I don't know how, but a wave of strength washed over me. Then I walked into the living room, joking and laughing as if nothing had happened. Not a single tear fell. Then I looked at the great blessings God had given me. My two daughters, who would always be my little girls, no matter how old they got. In that moment, I realized that there was something worth living for. The journey was long and exhausting. The treatments drained my body and changed my features. My hair, lashes, and eyebrows fell out. My skin became dry. I felt like I was fighting a daily battle against the unknown. Every session brought new challenges, but also new lessons in patience. After months of struggle, surgery came as another stage of the journey. But I faced it with faith and hope. I refused and will always refuse to let this illness take away my hope or weaken my trust in God. Actually, this is not my story. This is my mother's story. My mother is my friend, my companion, my inspiration, and my everything until May 2023. That month broke me. It put out the light in my life. It paralyzed my emotions and overwhelmed me until I hated my days, my sleep, and even my studies. At first, my parents hid the truth from me and my sister because they didn't want to hurt our feelings. Also, we had finance and they wanted us to concentrate on that. But obviously, we've already knew as we saw the messages and the wheat papers in the drawer, but we played dumb. One day, my father, with a trembling voice, told us that my mother had cancer. Even though it wasn't something surprising for us, but it still overwhelmed us. My father tried to explain that this was God's judgment, a test of faith. Before that, I saw my mother's exhaustion, her sleepless nights, but I thought it was just because she was taking care of me and my sister. But my father's words made me realize it was more than just exhaustion. I felt pain, panic. I never imagined seeing my mother weep. Tears welled up in my eyes. The world seemed dark, even in broad daylight. When we got home, I hugged her and I couldn't hold back anymore. My tears spilled over. strength. I had to be strong for her. She was more worried about us than about herself. She kept saying that this was God's will and that she would fight. She endured the pain of chemotherapy, the struggles of the treatment. Yet, she still smiled. Days passed, and God granted her healing. Happiness returned to our home. My mother came back, full of love and life. We say nothing except what pleases God. Alhamdulillah, always and forever. My mother faced a serious illness with incredible strength and patience. Watching her stay hopeful, even in pain, showed me that resilience is not about avoiding struggles. It's about facing them with faith and perseverance. Over time, I realized strength does not mean waiting. It means enduring hardships while still believing in better days ahead. Resilience is not about never failing. It's about getting back up every time you do. As the early poet Ahmad Shawqi said, wishes do not grant history, but life is taken through struggles. I now believe that no matter how dark life gets, try to endure it, thinking about the people you love and how giving up would affect them. These people who had cancer were soldiers armed with determination and strong faith against it. They taught me what school couldn't teach me. They taught me that cancer is not the end, but rather a beginning of a battle in which a person must prove to themselves that they are strong enough to overcome it and defeat it. Thank you.